Alright guys, we got a bunch of happy faces in the studio ready to press some transfers right here. Now Buzzy, put yours back on there.
Face up still?
Yeah, face up still. We saved the best for last, so you know I'm not gonna say anything at all. Alright. Set about 3-4 fingers.
Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
What is going on, my people? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining me again on another A-Dubb Productions video, guys. So I got questions from the last video that I'm going to answer. I believe, no, it might have been a video before last where I showed the WalaPress with the interchangeable platen. Somebody asked me where it was, if I can provide them with a link because they couldn't find it. So I'm going to put the link in the description of this video of that specific press. I believe Heat Transfer House, even though it has interchangeable platen capabilities, Heat Transfer House is not advertising it as heat press with interchangeable platens because each platen does not come with its separate pin and you have to swap that pin out. Alright, so it is the WalaPress 16x20 version 3. It says V3, but I'm going to link it down in the description below for those of you guys who want to use my affiliate link to get it. Alright, so moving right along to the next topic. I was advised by you guys, thank you so much, that the Baltimore Expo, the expo that's going to be in Baltimore, has been canceled, unfortunately. I don't know exactly why they canceled it, but I would imagine it's probably because they did not have enough vendors booking to be at the expo, so maybe they thought it wasn't worthwhile on having the whole expo, so they canceled the whole thing. That's the only thing I can come up with, but I don't know why specifically. Alright, so there goes that. I was looking forward to that. But the one in Long Beach is still on. It's still going on. Unfortunately, it's too short notice, so I will not be at that one. But you guys can catch me at the AA Print Supply Show and at Deco Summit by Ricoma. So, you know, stay tuned for those events. I'd love to see you guys in Miami, Florida, or in California for the All-American Print Supply Open House. See you guys at those events. But moving right along yet again, guys. So we just came back from Deco Summit, and I'm still coming down off my Deco Summit high, like a lot of the other people that was at Deco Summit this year. And I took a lot of footage at Deco Summit, and I think I speak for most content creators and content creators that are watching this video. Comment down below if I'm telling the truth. We take a lot more footage than we show. And I took a lot of footage for you guys to see. And I did not include the majority of that footage in my recap of WalaPalooza. And I said Deco Summit, I meant WalaPalooza. Yeah, I'm still coming off my WalaPalooza high. Okay, so I said, anyway. But yeah, I took a lot of footage from WalaPalooza that I meant to show to you guys, and I couldn't put all of it in my recap. So rather than to hold on to that footage and for that footage to rot away in my hard drive like last year's footage did, I think that I'm going to show you guys some of those footages in bits and pieces right now, guys. I think it'll be dope. What do you guys think? Alright, so here we go. So the first clip that I'm going to show you guys is of Sawgrass representative from, you know, that make the SG500 and SG1000. I got a pretty good interview with them, kind of like an interview, and they told me about their new Sawgrass exchange software, and I didn't get a chance to put that whole video, so I'm gonna roll that video and share that video with you guys because I think it's helpful, I think it's valuable. So check it out right now. The first section is gonna be of when I talked to them, and the second section is gonna be when the footage that I took. I don't think I took the whole class where we sat down with them because some of the footages I started recording and then I stopped so that I can ingest the information and enjoy the content myself. So I took some for you guys. So I'm just gonna roll both clips back to back together. So enjoy, guys. So Andy and Rhonda, can you tell us what we have new for the Sawgrass SG-1000 and 500 lineup?
Yeah, we have some new software that we're going to be demoing today called Go Exchange.
Wow, I can't wait to see that. Go Exchange. So tell us a little bit about Go Exchange and what it does.
Sawgrass Exchange is our new design program, our new print driver, our new marketplace, and our new community for our users.
Okay, okay. So what's going to be different with this versus the old software?
There's a lot of functionality upgrades, just the speed and the tools, and everything that's just been added.
So it's going to be a little bit more user-friendly and stuff like that, and it's going to be a little faster. Okay, nice. Because I personally like Creative Studio personally, so I can't wait to see the improvements that you guys made.
If you like Creative Studio, you're going to love design.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very intuitive software, and then now we have the digital marketplace.
Nice.
So you can actually sell what you make in Design Make.
Ooh, look at that. Double whammy. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I love my SG-1000. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
You guys good?
We're good.
Okay.
Team at Sawgrass. I'm really around customer engagement and education. And then this is Andy. Andy is with our sales team. Heat Transfer Warehouse is one of his accounts, so he works closely with them. So today, I'm going to show you our new software. Now, did you know that we launched new software next week? Yes, so last week we did launch new software. We did do it very quietly, and there's a big reason why we did that. We don't want anyone to feel that Creative Studio and Sawgrass Print Manager are going anywhere. They are not. They're going to stay as they are. We will continue to make enhancements to them, and they're going to be there. So if you love Creative Studio and Sawgrass Print Manager, please don't worry that it's going anywhere. It's going to stay right here. We do have some new products I want to show you. So excited. So one of the things that I always say is that Sawgrass is a complete sublimation solution because we have the printer that is designed specifically for sublimation. We have the inks that we manufacture in Charleston, South Carolina, and they are made to work specifically with the printer. And then we have our software. So we've always had a creative software and then a print management software. So currently that's Creative Studio and the Sawgrass Print Manager. We're now introducing the Sawgrass Exchange, which is going to include Design Mate and Print Mate. And I'm going to show you this.
Still fully integrated, so everything is made to work together. From the printer to the inks to the software, it's all made to work together, so it's seamless.
Alright, so this is our new website. We have added a lot more information. So one of the things that I really love is if you're someone from the outside who doesn't have a Sawgrass or who doesn't know about sublimation, on any of our pages there are FAQs. So you can go in and see those most common questions. We have started a blog. We have updated our academy. So the new courses reflect the new software and the academy.
We just shot the videos, so it's all updated content.
Alright, so this is Design Mate. This is our new design tool. And just to clarify, if you own a Sawgrass printer with Sawgrass inks, you get access to all of this software. There is a subscription that's going to give you access to upgraded artwork, but for the most part, everything is completely free and included.
So you can use the software for free, and you can get a subscription to that extra stuff.
Yep.
Okay. You said it was called Design Mate.
Design Mate.
Oh, and you can sell your
M-A-T. Yeah.
I saw something that
How do
said
you
sign
get-
up to sell. You can sell your own, your
You
design.
put your artwork
We're
in
getting
there?
there. We're getting there. All right. Welcome. All right. So, like Creative Studio, you're going to start with your product that you're going to sublimate onto. Now, for the reason we're going to get to in just a little bit is a little more curated. So you're not going to see every product out there like you kind of did with Creative Studio. And that's why custom canvas is going to be a lot more robust than it was before. So first of all, custom canvas can be saved, which that is fixed. And then the other thing is that you no longer are limited to a square or rectangle. So with custom canvas, you can choose shapes that we have already made. So if you have something that's star-shaped, you can use that. You can also upload SVGs. So if you get a template from a dealer, take it down to just the one layer, the print area, and export it as an SVG. And now you can have that as your template. Your
Cell phone.
You can add a bleed to this as well. So it's all built in to do that for you.
Okay, so just to make it clear, just so y'all remember, to get to the old one, it's sawgrasscreatorstudio.com.
No,
Yep, still
our
Sawgrass.
website.
Yeah.
So if you go to our main website real quick and show,
So all of
right on top, you've got Design
Oh,
Made,
you
but then
changed
Creator
this.
Studio.
Okay, Creator Studio is in the upper left.
Yeah, this is the whole new website. We
Okay,
just
so
redesigned it.
it's right there, and or so you can create. Then Design Made is right next to. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
all
sorry.
of these
Okay.
have to be used online. There's no offline.
No, you have to have internet access because it's all
Yeah.
web-based.
Yeah, so the print management software was a desktop app. It's still a desktop app, but the design tool is web-based.
But you can print through other programs that you have, like Corel or Photoshop or whatever, offline without having to use Creator Studio.
Okay.
No internet.
All right, so our designs, we will continue to do what we've always done. We do add more designs at the beginning of each month. I'll go ahead and tell you that at the beginning of August, you're going to get some really great designs around Halloween. One of our influencers, we asked them what they'd like to see, and they said pastel Halloween. You're going to see some pastel Halloween added next week. There's some really good astrology and tarot card designs that are coming in too. But one thing you can do with designs is you can filter. So that's a new feature for us. If you are a free member and you don't want to see those plus designs, you can just choose free and filter that way.
How many free designs do you have?
A lot. I don't know the exact number, but it is pretty
designs?
extensive. Yeah.
How many free designs?
Yeah, free designs.
Free, not as many, but you know, most people honestly are uploading their own artwork into Creator Studio and then using our elements and stuff to add on to it. But
Are you going to have a contributing artist program? Are you going to allow designers to contribute?
If you wanted to create designs and contribute them,
Like to put into your library?
yeah. So if you give me your business card, I'll reach out and get you in touch with the person that you're talking about. Lindsay curates all of that, but she works with designers all over the world. So one of the things you're going to notice is that the background is separate, so it is a little easier to manipulate. You also notice that I use my keyboard to select all of my elements at once. I'm also going to do something that you couldn't do in Creative Studio.
Wow.
I'm going to do an Apple C, Apple V, and just copy and paste, which we haven't been able to do, so that's a big one.
Oh wow, cool.
Now with the fonts,
Can you are you limited to your fonts? Can you upload any?
yeah, so the fonts are just what our fonts are, so you can't use your system fonts. You don't see those like you do in some programs. However, I'll show you in just a minute.
I had no idea Sawgrass had its own software.
Really?
All right, so you can use keywords now to locate fonts. So I'm going to do a typewriter font, and it's going to pull up any that have that typewriter look to them.
Are these your fonts or like Google fonts?
So this is one that's already loaded in.
I mean, sometimes programs will use like Google fonts, you know, like I'm just curious.
Yeah.
But you
So,
can upload your own font?
You can upload your own fonts. You're seeing that here. That is a Design Make Plus function. And it is TTF only, it's not OTF. But you can upload your own. And you'll see that up here, there is an own section. So anything you upload yourself is outside of the collection. You can also favorite fonts. You can create your own fonts. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save my canvas and show you print mate. You will always give it a name.
Before you print it and press it, you might want to remove one of the S's from the list. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, thank you. I'm the typo queen.
that was some cool stuff from Sawgrass, guys. I'm definitely gonna dig more into that software because it's amazing that you can actually create something on their platform, post it to sell on their platform, and make money all in one platform. That's pretty amazing. But the next video clip I want to show you guys is of a new vinyl company that I was just introduced to called Chemica. I interviewed Mitch from Chemica. Shout out to Mitch, great guy. Had a good time talking to him, and he came out and worked out with us 2 mornings in a row. So, and we got up like really early. One morning we got up 4 o'clock to go work out, and next morning 5 o'clock. It was just ridiculous, but yeah, we had good workouts. But here's the clip that I of Mitch from Chemica. What's up?
What's going on? How you doing?
All right, so guys, we got Mitch over here, and Mitch, why don't you tell us a little bit about Chemica?
So we are Chemica or Chemica. We
Chemica.
sell heat transfer vinyl. We have printable and cuttable heat transfer vinyl. Got all of our printables right here on this shirt right here. Our most popular product is I believe right there.
Okay.
And then we got our second most popular products right here. Then we got our Quick Flex Revolution, one of our cuttable lines.
Cuttable line?
Yes, sir. So,
okay. So
yeah.
would this be for like, if like, I like a lot of embroidery, so you can use this for applique because it's cuttable?
So maybe not, I'm not sure for that. I'm not 100% sure, but we do have like glitter stuff.
Right.
So kind of like embroidery.
Okay.
One cool thing about our, like anything that has Revolution, our line, is that you can press it for 5 seconds at 285, and so that's pretty exciting.
Awesome. Yeah, very low temperature.
Yeah.
Adheres very quickly. I like that.
Yeah.
On to denim. What are some of the materials that your vinyl can adhere to?
We advertise as everything, so cotton, polyester, acrylic, even nylon. So we
nylon.
can do it
Interesting.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a 5-second press, so it won't burn.
Sir, yep.
Okay. So you guys can do stockings. You guys can do.
Yeah, we recommend using the slope, like the low temperature mode for like our Revolution products for nylon.
So you got a nice full leather here.
Yes, sir.
It's like a drum kit thing. Cool.
We got samples and catalogs and stuff too if you want to take some.
Awesome. So who carry Heat Transfer House obviously carries your product in. Is there another like place, like do you have your own personal website?
So we do have a website, Chemica.com, ChemicaUS.com. We're available through all the major distributors, Grimco and Sign Warehouse and all that stuff too.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Mitch. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. So the next clip I'm going to show you guys is a company called Crio. And they actually make white toner transfer printers also. And I'm gonna play RJ from Crio's clip when I interviewed him and I found out what those white toners were all about. Roll that clip right now. Enjoy. So guys, I'm over here with RJ from the team over at Crio, and they have the excellent white toner transfer printer right here. And RJ is going to show you guys some prints that shows you the quality the white toner can bring you despite what you guys think when you know how to rasterize correctly. The key is knowing how to rasterize correctly. Stay tuned for some tutorials, but let's see what they got.
Cool. Well, welcome. I'm RJ.
Look at this. Look at this. Now what rasterization is when you do your artwork correctly, you put the holes and stuff in the image so that the shirt has a nice softer feel. Alright, so tutorials are coming up. Now, when I tell you guys this stuff feels good and it's comparable to screen printing, it's incredible, alright? You can still do your full color transfers, but what makes this image have a nice soft feel is that it has a lot of space. There's a lot of space going on, right? So that's where white toner shines above everything else, because when you're printing an image with a whole lot of space, then you're using less product, and you're also giving your your shirt a softer feel because there's less ink on the actual image. If that makes sense to you guys. You guys understand? So space, a little bit solid, but space. There's no black in there because the shirt is black, so that's not necessary. Right, same thing. There's a whole lot of black in this image, so no ink is necessary there. But between the main image, you got space, 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 which gives it a softer feel, all right? So that's rasterizing. Got some samples right there. So just to give you guys an example, this image right here,
you're really not going to see the difference.
this image right here,
I mean, that's our process black.
is the same
But if I would press that on the
as this right here. So that's how much ink is actually going on the shirt.
When we go on to a black shirt, what you'll see is you just let the black shirt take over as the black in the design to make it look more natural.
So it's less of a feel.
Software?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, in the software it's called Knock Me Out Black. So we save the file as it could be a JPEG, PDF, PNG, whatever, and then you go and just select Knock Me Out Black, and it does a great job, as you see, of pulling all the colors out.
Almost no ink on there.
Right.
So you get the
Besides
soft
what you
feel
need.
still. Right.
Yeah, I'll let you guys feel it. So with the Crio, you can decorate any substrate, any color. So you're not limited to anything. You're doing cotton, polyester, light, dark, and everything in between. As long as it can fit in a heat press, you can decorate it. You know, garments are, they're probably what we lead with. They're cool, everyone wants to do them, but we can still do all the hard surface goods. We can do mugs, we can do wood, we can do acrylic, we can do trophies. We can make temporary tattoos, which are very popular. The ones where you just water slide it on your skin and you're good to go.
And how long was that last, the water?
So if you don't wash a tattoo, it's going to be on your arm for about 13 days, 14 days, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Or you can scrub it off the same day. So it's really up to you. But very versatile product. And like I said, it's that short to medium run, full color solution is really our niche.
So is that the biggest difference between this and DTF?
Yes. High production, or you're going to use that printer every day. Ours it's a toner-based product, so there's no maintenance. So I can turn it off today, turn it on next year, and it's going to work. Where, you know, all these other ones are inkjet, to where you got to run that machine, or else you get the clogs and all that stuff.
RJ, how much would you estimate something like this cost, like one page?
Great question. So the one downfall of the white toner is the cost per print is going to be higher because we're going after that short run solution. So anything 12 to 24 shirts, that low run, you can charge $20, $30 for that job, or for those t-shirts. That sheet of paper right there is $4. So $4 with about 10 to 15 cents a toner, your total cost before you even put it on the shirt is about $4.20. So that is going to be the downfall here, is that the cost per print's higher because we're not doing the hundreds or the thousands. I don't need my cost to be low because I'm charging more money for that job. So the screen printer's not doing it. No one with vinyl is going to be able to achieve any of this. And sublimation, you can't go onto the cottons or the darks. So you do have a niche, and that's why, you know, not everybody's getting a white toner printer, but anyone in the industry could use it because it will complement you. If you're doing sublimation, here's how you can do your cottons. If you're doing vinyl, well, this is a no cutting, no weeding solution to help you do multiple colors. If you're doing DTF, use this for the one-offs because you don't want to run a DTF printer for one.
Right.
I can produce one shirt in sometimes under 10 seconds because there's one-step paper, two-step paper. It's different ways to create one t-shirt. So it's definitely a hybrid. It's like that Swiss Army knife. A lot of uses, but let's show you how it works.
What's the ink system? What is the ink, like the cost?
So so it's all toner. That's the greatest strength. It's all crushed toner. I can open the printer when we're done here. But for a full set of toner, you're looking about $800 per cartridge, about $170. But they last 4,000 to 5,000 prints. So a good customer of ours is going through a couple sets of toner a year. I mean, they're not, because it lasts so long. The paper is really what you're buying. And all the cost is in this paper.
And what's the cost of the printer?
The printer is $7,995. The Crio is going to come with a 2-year on-site warranty. So that's the biggest thing with Crio, is we're end-user centric. If it breaks, I'm either going to deploy someone to fix it or give you a brand new printer. I'll fix it in-house. It comes with the RIP software, and then when you buy the printer, you get trained for free by us on how to use the RIP. So that's one of the big things that people get scared of. Oh man, that RIP looks hard. Well, twice every Tuesday we do free training, and it's live. So bring your questions, and get answers from our team on how to actually print. And then from there, our dealer partners normally help you out with the application. but we have an entire support page that has all the how-tos and stuff like that.
What's the thing y'all are still working on right now?
What's
like,
that?
what's the thing that keeps coming back? Like, oh, we haven't fixed this yet. We haven't.
What do you mean?
Like, what's the weakness?
White toner doesn't have that. Like, you know how the DCFs have clogs and stuff like that? This just goes. This thing just goes. I have like 2 of them. It just goes. Like, it can sit there, and you come back, plug it in, warms up, and it just prints.
Right.
Because
No catch?
You gotta see.
No, I told you
You
the
gotta-
catch is cost per print.
Okay.
Is really the catch.
Oh, you know what the weakness is? You do have to learn how to marry.
Yep.
The marrying
What I'm about to
process.
show you here.
That's the
I was
weakness.
about to
But
ask,
after
so
you
you don't
get it
have
down
white
pat, you're
backing?
good.
Like,
I'm
that's
not.
what
I'm just
you're
influenced
Yeah,
by
I
you.
would also
I'm
say,
just-
you know, it's not to
Influencing.
shame ISW, but the toners are a little spendy, but having a backup one would be huge because shipping time on some of them has been a little difficult, where it's like a couple weeks or so. So having a second set of toners, they last forever. It's like what, a 2-year expiration date, and they don't dry out or anything. Like,
It's powder.
So-
The toner's powder.
yeah, so having a second toner on hand, so if you do run out of your Siam or whatever, you don't have to worry about it. I think that's huge.
RJ, I wanted you to go in a little bit on, because a lot of my audience, they hear that high price point for the replacement toner cartridges, but I don't think they really get it. You know what I mean? Versus like a SG-1000 or like you know the cost for that. And they hear that, but they don't understand that they're getting way less prints.
Correct.
Versus this, like you're getting a ridiculous amount of prints.
Yeah.
So people don't really understand.
Yeah,
that,
upwards
so.
to 5,000 prints. So,
Right.
like I said, 5,000 prints could be either 5,000 t-shirts if you're doing one design. You know, if I flood this with multiple left chest designs, technically you can get upwards to 20,000 prints out of just a set of toner.
Right,
But
so
5,000 prints is not like 200. 5,000 prints might last you 6 months. So your cost
if
per
you're
print,
if you're printing a lot,
Right.
like I've never had to replace a toner cartridge yet.
right.
You know what I
Correct.
mean?
So that is the difference. It's all crushed toner.
So you don't have to worry about clogged lines. Like, I would say, like, really the big kind of catch is like it's gonna be the higher price point, but like look at that. Like this is gonna be really hard to achieve with some of those inkjet printers and stuff out there. Like really solid product, you're just gonna pay for it a little bit. And then like I said, the nice thing is maintenance wise, like compared to dye sub or DTF,
No maintenance.
it's about closest thing to zero you'll get is that printer.
Yep. So let me go into the demo. So this is what we call a 2-step process. We have our A sheet that we print on. This holds the toner, and then our B sheets are glue or adhesive. We're gonna transfer this to this, which we call self-weeding, self-cutting. The reason I'm showing a 2-step process is because it's really meant for dark t-shirts. When we're going on a light shirt, it's a 1-step process. You print and press on the same shirt, or same sheet, just print and press. There's no 2-step process there.
Do you normally heat the bottom platen first, or what do you recommend for this?
Yes, you know, since we're doing demos all day, our platen does stay hot, but I would say your first press of the day.
So tell us what we got. You got the transfer film, and then you put the
So we put our adhesive on the top,
right,
and then we put just a piece of parchment paper over the top of that so it doesn't stick to the top of the press. Now if you notice here, I don't have any Teflon covering the top or bottom. That's gonna be huge with our process. Teflon steals heat away from the process, so you could get spots. And you know, if I mess up this marry of A and B, well, I just lost $4. So that's really the biggest difference, is that consistency. When we talk about learning curve, this is the learning curve right here. It's just getting the process down of marrying those sheets together. But when I make that transfer, then this will go on anything. So jersey material, cotton, I mean, it'll go on this bag if you wanted to. As long as it fits in a press, it'll go onto it. So it's really cool. The Crio also, so we have competition. There's other white toner printers on the market. We are the only printer that does not make you get married to a certain paper. So realistically, this is going to give you the most opportunity to use what you like. We have a contract with Oki Data Japan, so they manufacture our printers. I get my printer as a white toner printer. Our competition buys a bunch of CMYK printers and actually makes them. They convert them themselves. So that's why I have a 2-year on-site warranty, is because it's from the factory and it's not secondhand. But the thing with the paper is huge. So In my opinion, the Forever Laser Dark B Paper Pro is probably the best, most universal paper on the market, but it's going to void the warranties of my competition. So if you buy that product, you can't use that paper because if anything happens, they're not going to cover it. With the Crio, buy the Crio because we know it works. We're the manufacturer. Use the papers, use Magic Touch, use our competition's papers. I don't care because I know the printer's going to work. So that is a huge thing between us and kind of the competition. Never going to bash competition. It's all white toner. But that is a big thing to know. Also, that just scared me.
Yeah, that's why some of the white toners you also
This is a hot peel.
Really
let me.
Real quick, yeah, so you want to keep it low on the platen and just peel these two apart. So this is what we call the A-B process of marrying the two together. And what you're seeing here is that all my adhesive just sticks to the toner.
Pretty good, pretty good.
And now my adhesive sheet, this is done.
I'll give you your props, man. I don't see any ink on there. Good job, good job. Okay.
Yep. Credit to the WalaPress, of course. But now this will transfer, like I said, on anything we want. So that is just our print. And now what I'm gonna do is, because my adhesive sheet's a little bit bigger than that sheet, I'm gonna just trim the edges. What I mean by that is, like, you can see here, you can get some adhesive. And now if I had my left chest logo all across this, well then I would just, cut out each individual one. I don't need that on there.
What was the time?
Yes, good question. So when you're marrying A and B, you are at 300 degrees. When you first start out, you want to do with the bigger paper, you want to do a full 2 minutes. And when you get the process down, you can go down to 90 seconds. But when you're starting out, that extra 30 seconds gives you a little bit longer. So if I would let this, let's just say, sit there, and then I did it 30 seconds after, it would get too cold and you would see all my adhesive, or all the toner, on this sheet. So that's why you want to do a hot peel, keep it on the platen, all that good stuff.
Do you have any idea of like what your toner cost on that image is?
Yeah, about 15 cents since we pulled so much out. And then real quick, excuse me, I'm gonna come over here, get myself a shirt. So unlike DTG, this is gonna be no pre-treatment needed. This is right out of the box.
Do you do a pre-press or?
So yeah, it's always smart. You want to pre-press this because there's moisture in every shirt. I just do this for about...
I'm not familiar with DTG.
So there's chemicals that you have to actually, because you're printing, the difference between DTG and DTF is one's direct to garments. You're actually printing directly to the garment. So you need to treat the garment with chemicals to receive that transfer.
That's a whole process within itself.
Correct. Yeah, so it's really for the...
That one's got a couple really good videos on DTG versus DTF as well.
The DTG, you're spraying a chemical for the white to adhere. So if you're actually going on a white shirt, you don't need the pre-treatment. It's really for that white to stick.
Because that's why also on the white paper you don't have to mirror it, or you have to mirror it on the white. On this one you don't, because you're actually...
That's just parchment paper?
Yeah, just parchment to make sure it doesn't stick up top. So when you press it to the shirt, you're looking at just 20 to 30 seconds. But this is going to be a cold peel. So when you're doing, let's just say 10, I take my first one over here and I press my second one. Now when you're using the one-step paper, it's all hot. It's a 10-second press, you peel it right off, and then I'm on to the next.
What do you prefer? What paper do you prefer?
To be honest, there's a lot of papers out there that I really like, and it's all depending on what you're doing. If you're doing anything free form, what I mean by that is like all this small detail that's not compact, the Forever Laser Dark is going to be top of the line with all that.
Did you bring any no-cut?
Yeah, that's right here. Yep, that's what we're using. Oh, you talking about Flex Soft?
Yeah.
Flex Soft, yeah, that's cool. The one-step paper, Magic Touch T1. So the one thing with one-step paper, and excuse me, I'm gonna actually set this aside right behind you, and it's gonna suck the heat right out of it. And then I'll keep going over the papers. The one-step paper, the Magic Touch, it's not only like one of the softer papers on the market, it's the only one-step paper that's gonna last over 20 washes. So like a lot of the one-step papers are really meant for one-time use because you wash it once and the color comes out. The Magic Touch T1 is the only one that actually lasts longer, like I said, 20 to 30 washes. Now the Forever Laser Dark, you're looking to 30 to 50 washes, depending on how you wash it. And then the hard surface you can use forever, Magic Touch, you name it.
What's the recommendation for washing it?
Wash it inside out, tumble dry low.
Alright, time's up.
We got, okay.
We gotta get to the peel, baby. We're cool. That's cool, right? That's cool enough, right?
Oh yeah. So with the peel, you want to just grab a corner and roll it off the t-shirt.
And then you do your final.
Yep. So you see here, I want you to feel this. It's really glossy. So with our...
That's a good print.
With just like screen printing and stuff like that,
yeah,
you gotta cure the t-shirt. So I'm gonna press this one more time to give it that screen print look.
Is that optional?
If I didn't wash it, or if I didn't press this again, this would fall off. Once I press it again, it's never gonna come off. It just cracks over time like a screen print clip. You just need to do this for another 10 to 20 seconds. So you marry the A and B, press it to the shirt, cold peel, and then you finish it. All in, you're looking about 3 minutes.
And that's on
for the
black.
two-step.
If it was white, you don't have to.
Correct, it's print press. So this is what the paper looks like. I just didn't have any light shirts here, or else I would do those everywhere.
I think it's done.
You want white shirts?
And then once you seal it, it takes off that shine and it gives it a nice soft
Feel
feel.
that. So when somebody tells you white toner is trash, yeah, feel that shirt.
Okay, for the second half.
Like you can barely feel anything.
I might be able to get them tomorrow. I'll see if
Now
someone's
you
correct.
saw the video saying, yeah, I don't like white toner. You got the paper feel. What paper feel? You be knocking out black, right? No paper feel.
I can tell
some pretty cool stuff. I'm trying to tell you guys, stay tuned for these videos that I'm going to be putting out on how to rasterize. I'm still brushing up on my skills so it'll be seamless, and I'll be able to show it to you guys and explain it to you guys in a way that makes sense. I'm not going to do the video unless I know how to do it down packed. I know how to answer all your questions. So stay tuned. Coming up soon. I'm still studying. I'm still practicing. Okay, so stay tuned for that. All right, so next, of course, we got Danny from Silky Sox. Shout out to Danny. We pressed some socks, so I'm going to roll that clip right now.
Let's make some socks.
Let's do it. What we got here?
Cut that, huh?
Yeah.
Or
got-
rip it.
I don't have scissors because someone grabbed my scissors.
Stolen from you?
Yeah, I came back from lunch and they were gone. But it's okay.
Or you hit
That's
him from
crazy.
himself.
Yeah, or I lost
He might
it.
have hit him from himself.
I might have.
But the go-to is to accuse someone of stealing because I do it every day
We-
to my children.
We've been having a scissor war here. Like in the morning, everyone was like, "Who has scissors? Who has scissors?" We were all borrowing from each other.
I'm over there. I was chatting with Supercolor.
So now I'm just checking for centering.
And make sure not to cut his head off.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
What do we print? We're printing a sock. So that little bit of print on this blue, is it going to make a difference?
No, because
Because of
this
the color?
this one will dominate that for the most part.
Okay.
But if I wanted it to be like perfect, I'd cut it down, or I'd put you can put a layer of heat tape on
Right.
there. That's what I was thinking too. So that looks good to me. Give it a press, and then notice I didn't use tape on top. But like if you're worried about movement, sometimes the paper's like curling or
What is
whatnot.
it, 400 for 40 seconds?
35
Or
seconds.
35.
Yeah.
And whenever you have a full sheet, you don't cut it apart to do two separate socks? You just always do it together?
Yeah, I don't. I always do it together like this. Because we have templates where you have like two socks next to each other, and then this is the one file. But some of our clients do where they just still have one sheet. One sock.
Super color shirt.
Color shirt.
Oh, that's the, you know what's funny about the Lane 7? They have L7 on the side of their boxes, and you know what L7 is?
Like Luke?
L7 is a square.
Yes, but it makes me think it's Sandlot. And he's like,
Yeah, I would put tape
oh, that
there.
looks real good.
I mean, I guess you only see it a little bit, but still, I would
that's gonna be on
probably.
your foot.
I like that.
The print looks beautiful, no?
That's good.
Yes, it
fantastic.
does. Amazing.
Vibrancy. It looks like it's embedded into there.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, now you were asking about the roll technique. right?
Roll it.
This is what I'm talking about.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
You've probably seen this a bunch of times already.
have.
Oh, heck
No?
yes. What?
You're like, I just want to see.
I've done socks
That's my
a few
favorite.
times,
Me
but
too.
usually the ankle socks is what I've done.
I like to have my
So
children
you just
draw
roll it
things
just enough
and
to
then
see
we'll
it.
turn them into
Yeah,
socks.
exactly. Just so you can see it facing up, facing you, and it's gonna hold that shit like that.
Skelly
Shit
socks for
smoke.
my husband.
Oh, I really want to get my girls doing something more productive.
I hated every minute of training, but I said, hustle now. Live the rest of your life as a champion.
So I have a question. When I do my socks, I normally go left to right, but I've been noticing y'all lately do a lot of the front to back designs.
Yeah.
Is that just for fun?
Personal preference, but I'll give you a couple things that I like to.
You mean like these?
Well, those are symmetrical front and back,
Like-
but
Oh, you
Like-
usually put one on the inside, one on the
I
outside.
do.
Ah.
I do, but like these ones right here, he's doing front and back designs, but
Like-
they're different designs on the front and the back.
Yeah, if I was doing like this, I'd do it front and back. If I was doing this, I would also do it front and back. Because then the break in the pattern is on your sides, and I kind of like that.
Okay.
You see how like this looks
Instead
clean,
of
it looks
right in the
clean on
seam
the
in the
front,
front. Okay.
and it's got a little break on the sides.
Yep.
I'd rather have that.
Yeah.
But the only time I do love.
So with this,
Uh,
this one, would you wrap it like
Is
in
when
the
it's like a
front,
blank
like
background?
this way, around the sock, so that this part's in the front?
Yeah. So what you
For the
do
most
is
part?
you'd press it like this, then you
Oh,
then
okay, I
you press
see
it
what
like
you're saying.
this,
Got
and then you
it.
try to connect it,
So it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then boom. I love that. The red on blue looks.
It never gets
Beautiful.
Can't even see that thing.
No.
Can't even see the side thing.
Bless your feet.
Bless your feet. Hope
Do
I
you
get
turn into a
featured.
cartoon when you're tired?
Hey.
That's what my dad said. I turned into a
Wait, stand
cartoon.
next to me here. I hope I get featured on A-Dubb. A-Dubb's YouTube and Instagram. Let's go.
Bless your
Got
feet.
you, got you. Let's see the side. Take it off. Let's see
Take
the.
it off.
Take it out of there.
So you peel at the top. Did you catch that? Instead of just yanking them off the bottom, I do the peel and then unload. And we're done.
Nice. Nice.
So the only thing about
Ooh,
reusing
I like that.
these
The way
is
the
get
ocean
color
just
in it.
flows into the bottom right there. It's like it's a different image on the top, but the same image on the
that
bottom
came
and
out
sides. I
great.
like that.
Came out really good.
That's sick.
The only thing about
scene.
Looks even
reusing
better on
this
camera.
is this.
Yeah.
That would drive me crazy.
No, but that only happened because one of our demos, someone like didn't bring this high enough. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like normally I would I would go
you
higher.
Keep the same line.
Yeah, I keep
Basically
the same line every time. But I think
Okay.
we were doing a demo earlier and maybe like the jig wasn't loaded high.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but there is a trick to fixing this. A lot of our customers do that. So before they use this again, they'll wrap craft like butcher paper around it, and then that'll give it a
Makes
clean
sense.
surface.
Yeah.
Or you could just get another jig.
Yeah, or you get
Right. But I have like 10 pairs of socks at home, and I only
So
have
this,
like
this
2
is what
jigs.
I'm talking about. This is like my perfect like ink line at the top. So then I would just load every pair again right there. But if one of them ends up going too low, then yeah, that's gonna stain your next.
I think I have one stainless steel.
So there was a lot more that went on. We have presentations from professionals teaching us stuff about trademarking and stuff about how to market and use Google AdWords and Google advertisements and stuff like that. A bunch of great stuff. I'm not gonna show everything because I just wanted to show you guys those key points and stuff that pertain to you and useful information for you guys. Not to say that's not other stuff's not useful information, but because it is. But anyway, yeah. So guys, I'm gonna cut this video short, but I do have some family in town, and they just left the studio a little while ago, and I had them all press transfers. Now, these transfers that I had them press was when I first got my shaker baker oven that connects to the Prestige A3 Plus R. So these transfers were all crinkled up and all kind of messy. I think I got some. They're like overly baked. So I thought it would be cool to have them film them pressing their first transfers and you know, making their first shirts by themselves. So I heated up. We used the Ricoma press. I heated up the Ricoma press and gave them all the transfer. Let them cut their own transfers and had them press their own transfers I think I gave the first 2 instructions, and then the second 2 I just let them go by themselves. I think it's pretty funny, so check out this clip from my people as they just left, and I'm about to head out of here and meet up with them for the weekend. So check out this clip right here. All right, guys, we got a bunch of happy faces in the studio ready to press some transfers right here. All right, so first up we have Buzzy. Buzzy, I want you to go ahead and put your transfer on the heat press that's not on. Just sit it right there on the platen. Pull the drawer out. No, not that one. On the one that you're using, yeah. Now place your shirt onto the platen with the back facing down. All right. Here we go. Look at that. You're a professional already. All right, hang the neck off of the platen just a little bit. The top of the neck, just hang it off just a little bit. There you go. And now just a little bit more, like off. So yeah. And when it's nice, yes, you can. He's good. Yeah. And when it's nice and even, just push it in and give it a little small press. Just grab the handle up there and pull it down just a little bit, just like it touch. And just hold it there for a few seconds. Is it touching? Yes. All right, and you can let it up. That's just to get the moisture out and to lay the shirt down flat. Give it another press. Just apply a little bit more pressure to it, just to get all the wrinkles out. It's all right. Take your time. This your first time doing this? It is. Cool.
I have never pressed a t-shirt before.
Okay, that's okay. You're gonna be professional after this. All right, so just bring it down, give a little bit more pressure. All right.
Because I'm not afraid.
All right, that's good. Now we're gonna pull it back out, and you're gonna put your transfer on top of that shirt. All right. Now try to center it up as best as you can, and the rule of thumb is 4 fingers down from the collar. So that's the rule of thumb, but you know, wherever you want it to go is fine. You know, and we got that Lion A-Dubb Productions transfer right there. Show you guys how easy this is to press. Even first time pressers can do it. We got Danny and Tessa. All right, Buzzy. Kale, you ready for this? You going last? Save the best for last. Save the best for last. All right, now go ahead and press it down all the way now. All the way down. Yep. Lock that in, and 15-second press. You can let go of it. It's an auto open. We got the Ricoma press right here, auto open with the digital gauge right here. Here we go with the auto open right here. Now when it opens up, you're just gonna take it and you can sit it off to the side. You can actually sit on here because it's nice and cold. We don't want to pull the transfer off yet. We want to wait till it's all the way cooled down. So just sit it right here.
The shirt?
Yep, sit the whole shirt right there. I'll let you know when to peel it off. We gotta wait till the whole thing gets room temperature.
Worried about like?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Just put it on there. You don't gotta be delicate. You don't gotta be. Okay. It's not fragile.
I wasn't sure if it's gonna fall off.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're just waiting for that to cool down. Next up.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Danny, you saw how we did this, right?
Yeah. Put that somewhere cool.
Yep. There you go. Let's see if you remember. Since you were talking all that trash to Buzzy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Collar up over the top.
Hanging down just a little bit, right?
Is that enough?
Yeah, try to smooth it out to get all the wrinkles out. And yeah, that looks good.
And then press it.
Just press it down, just make it touch, just to get the wrinkles out and to get rid of the moisture, because shirts hold moisture. All right, so reach up there, if you can reach it, there you go. Just make it touch. That's cool. Just hold it there. No, a little bit long. That's for a couple more seconds. All right, that's good. Excellent. Everybody's doing fantastic. All right. Now we're gonna put our transfer on there.
4 fingers down.
Yeah, 4 fingers down is the rule of thumb. All right. From the top of the transfer. Yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Dude, I'm calling me.
Doesn't have, you got like 5 fingers down.
All right, up a little
Slide
bit.
up just a little. There you go.
Oh, from the actual. I was doing from the paper.
Yeah, from the actual transfer. Yep. Now, as long as you think that's in the center, just push it back in. You guys are horrible. You guys are rough. All right, slide that in. Pull it all the way down.
I got spam calling me right
Uh-oh. Potential spam. Potential spam calls me all the time. Now all the way down. Yeah, there you go. With the auto open.
Tessa, you don't have to be strong. There
Mm-hmm.
you go.
We skip arm day in this line.
All right. Look at that. Bam, look at that. Now, Buzzy, come over here. I think yours is ready. You can go ahead and peel that transfer off.
Okay.
Low and slow. There we go. Wait. Well, from this, do it from this side. There we go. No? Okay. Oh man. There's just a lot of adhesive on there.
Yeah, lion.
Just pick one point and just go.
Okay.
Just go. Just go.
I'm sure.
You babying it. You babying it. Now, come on.
It's my first shirt. You know.
Now it gets one more press. Okay, so now take yours away and just you're gonna press it one more time. All right, now you Danny, put yours right here. All right. Now Buzzy, put yours back on there.
Face up still.
Yeah, face up still.
Tessa on deck, Kale on the wall.
And this time, I hope this is not sticky. I don't know if this is sticky or not. We're about to find out. Because remember, when we was messing, I didn't get new ones yet. So put this on top of it. Put that on top of it and then press it one more time and that'll lock everything in. All right, we're just waiting for this to cool off. All right, that's it. Just slide that in. Just press it down one more time. One more time.
No commission. I learned how to heat press in 2 seconds.
All right, yours is pretty cool too. Yours is cooled off.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Just go ahead low and just come on.
Oh.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Look at that. Now, how easy is that?
Easy.
Easy peasy, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Now feel that, Buzzy.
I like that on the gray.
How's that feel? If it just
on the gray.
it's done. It's done.
That part's hot.
Look at that transfer. Take that off. Take that off of there. All right, now you know what to do.
Hopefully.
Of course you do. You got this.
I watched.
Yep. Don't forget to put that Teflon sheet on top of it to cover it up after. Yeah. On top. Yep. To protect the transfer. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's good. All right, grab the sheet. Yep. Either way, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Yep. As long as it's covering. Slide that in. Pull it down. That's cool. You're such a perfectionist.
I am.
And next up, we got Tessa. Tessa, you ready for this?
Hopefully.
Kale, you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
He's ready. Kale's ready. Kale's born ready.
First t-shirt. First heat transfer.
That's right. Bam. A lot of pressure on there. All right. Boom. Done. You are good to go. All right. Next up. All right.
Step one.
Look at that. I'm not going to start giving you any instructions anymore because you watched it twice now.
Step two. Hang off a little. Is what
It doesn't go on the gray.
Yeah, now these transfers were kind of messed up because this is when I first learned how to use. I'm just evening it out so it can be, but that's fine. Yep. These transfers were kind of messed up because I overcooked them. Yep. Get all the moisture out for like 5-6 seconds. Let it up. All right. Perfect. Look at that flat surface you got right there. Nice.
like this.
Now put your transfer on there. Bada bing, bada boom. Bam. Look at that. Like a pro. I'm not even giving her instructions. And look, we saved the best for last, so I'm not gonna say anything at all. You don't watch this 3 times. We're gonna see.
I got it.
Yeah, I think you got it, man. I think you got it, 100%, Kel. 100%. All right. Now let's see what you guys do now. You guys know what to do. Don't take it off. You gotta cool off. That's right. Gotta cool off a little bit. Next up, best up. Like a boss. Look, he's laying that shirt down with confidence. Confidence. He's like, I got this. I've been there, done that.
Where's your line? Right there. But yeah.
Look, he using the correct terminology and all that. I got a free press. What? He taught you that word? Like I got a free press, he says. That's exactly the word we say too. Free press. Give it a free press. Yep, excellent.
Make sure it's
I do it.
Look at her trying to be giving instructions. Make sure it's low. Dice. Alright. 3-4 fingers.
What?
Think again.
I'm not telling you. What's different from the? Are you there? That's a good one. Oh my God, that was a good one. I like that right there. I like that right there. That's a good one. Like, I'm not saying nothing. All right. That's going to be kind of close. That's not exactly 4 fingers down from the collar. That's going to be close to the neckline. It's 4 finger down from the neckline.
Oh,
see your neckline
collar,
right there?
yeah,
So it's kind of
okay.
like 4 fingers down. Like, right? That'll be 4 fingers down. Yeah. That's cool. All right.
I was going to say, like, mine could back up a little bit more.
All right. Now, in the meantime,
It's not bad.
we're cool on this.
Okay.
No instructions. You got it.
Pull from one end and just go for it.
Let's go for it.
And don't let the thing pop in you. Nice. Look at that. Look at that right there. I like the way that color looks on that Liger right there. That's a Rasta line. That's like Bob Marley's pet. All right. So flip flop. Kale's gonna let his cool off a little bit. Final press for Tessa. Bam. Look at that. Go ahead, Maestro. All right. Oh man, I gotta give a shout out to Jonathan, who's couldn't make it to the studio.
Lock it in.
But it's okay. Yeah.
Lock it in.
You don't necessarily have to, because the last one is like just a 5-second press. It could be, but I'm letting y'all go full 15 seconds for the last one. So just go ahead and fill yours and see if it's cold. Kale. Let it sit a little bit longer. Just a little bit warmth. And let's see how yours came out.
Wow.
Strip that off. Nice and soft. That Bella canvas right there. All right. You should be good to go. Just nice. Look at that. Four successful transfers right there. You're gonna give yours a final press. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Chanel did not choose to participate. She's being an individual.
That's okay. I've got my fair share.
She said, I got my fair share of presses.
I think that's a haze.
All right. Look at that. Now everybody get together and hold your shirts up. Let's see what we got here. Hold your shirts up in front of yourselves. Look at that.
Yeah, Tessa's good on the collar.
Look at that. Nice. I like the way the colors look on there. You guys did an excellent job. Everybody with a successful transfer right there. www.alanawade.com. Get your transfers today. How easy is that?
Easy.
Exactly. Nice. Easy lemon squeeze.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
That's right. All right. Thanks, guys. Yo, Kale was about to put the transfer on backwards, and I was gonna let him do it too. Probably would have messed up my heat press, so maybe when he was coming down with the clamp, I would have stopped him. But overall, I think everybody did a fantastic job. Buzzy, Danny, Tessa, Kale, You guys did a wonderful job pressing your first transfers. I hope it was easy for you guys. And guys, if you guys want transfers from me, I promise they'll be better than those ones because that's when I first got started, and I think I got this down packed by now. AlanAwade.com to purchase your transfers. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in Miami for Deco Summit, and I'll see you guys in California. That's the next event coming up, California, for the open house at All American Print Supply, where I'll be doing 2 presentations. And I'll give you guys more details as we get closer to that date, but it is a free event. So I'll have a link for you guys to sign up to show that you guys came because I told you guys to come. So if you're in the California area, I said it in the last video. It's at Buena Park. If you're in the Buena Park, California area, make sure you guys come on down to the All American Print Supply open house August 25th and 26th. All right. So I'll see you guys there, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Use those affiliate links, guys. The Ricoma affiliate link if you want to buy a Ricoma embroidery machine. Heat Transfer House affiliate if you want to buy a Heat Transfer House, and if you any Heat Transfer House press or Sawgrass SG500, SG1000, any of those items right there, or some vinyl or some rhinestones. See, I'm representing my Eagles joint today. And use my affiliate link, my website, AlanAwade.com, if you guys want to purchase some transfers, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?